Sit Sema, who put them white walls on me beamer? Got Jared B and YZ up on my teamer. We do it for the sport, you come up short like FEMA. The ultra fast stack, boom back from YG to the grind time, infinite magnificence. What the business is, no ignorance. We on that. You know the crew pod miss me with that.
Live next time? Wait, hell no.
No, I mean it's up to y'all. We all want to do like a lot, like a. We want to do like New Year's or something like that.
That would be fun.
Live.
Yeah, we could do a live version, and they'll stream exactly.
Be one long beep. Welcome to the Platter. I'm your host here, and of course we have
Tam.
And
Smiles. That's my name.
we're just talking about language and some other stuff.
Yes.
But we're here this week. We're gonna talk about people trying to get out of jail for free, because who doesn't want that? Some people did get out of jail for free.
Yes.
So we'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about some things we watched. I have a feeling, I said we were gonna watch something, but I have a feeling nobody watched it.
We watched Love, Sex, and Robots. I watched
did
it.
you watch it?
I was in Vegas. I couldn't. Sorry. They don't have smart TVs in the hotel I was in, so I didn't watch.
You watch it on your phone. You can watch it on your iPad. I know some
I don't
people
have
got
an iPad.
Hey, look, man.
I'm just trying to. I'm being honest.
Anyway,
I was in Vegas with my lay.
Yes. Yeah, get laid.
Get laid.
Something that Smiles didn't even do.
Yeah, in Hawaii.
He couldn't do both of them, not one of them.
Yeah, couldn't do either
He
one.
couldn't get the laid and he didn't get laid.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about it a little bit then, I guess, because she'll just be listening.
I mean, I did watch something. I did watch something today.
I watched the Red Hot Chili Pepper thing.
So dope.
It was really cool. It was really cool.
Yes.
I will say, I really enjoyed most of the episodes this year.
Yes,
Like,
they did a
honestly,
good
they
job.
did a
The only
really
one I
good
wasn't
job.
feeling was the weird underwater one. That was like the one I was like,
The one where
with the people were like, they were like octopuses and all
Yeah, I
types
didn't
of.
understand what was going on.
That's the one I didn't enjoy. I was like,
And then I did enjoy the ending of the Spider Rose one.
yes,
I really
that was
enjoyed,
so
I was like,
dope.
wait, I had to rewind. I said, wait a damn minute.
Yes, that was so
That was
dope.
so cool.
Spider Rose was so
Spider
dope.
Rose was like probably
Yes,
my favorite
that and the dumb people in their devices, where they kept like showing people.
Oh, the different
the smart devices and dumb people.
Devices complaining. Yeah. Complaining about everybody.
Yeah.
That was funny. The one with the robot and the cats was funny too.
Oh, yes.
The one who made him his meat, like,
Yes.
you speak cat. He's like, yeah. He was like,
I learned your language.
He said robots to all the cats. It really felt like they were really gonna do world domination.
Yes.
That was good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed most of them, but those stuck out to me. That the 400 Boys was kind of interesting. It reminded me of Attack on Titan with the giants. I was just like, them look like Attack on Titan.
Attack on Titan. Yeah. You could. I mean,
They just weren't as creepy, and that's weird.
Yes.
Because the ones in Attack on Titan are way more creepy.
way creepier.
But they were creepy, but not as creepy because they were all babies. It was weird. Yeah. It was weird. But that was all I.
Yeah, like it was. Sex, Love, and Robots was this season was very
all
good.
The episodes were good. Even the short ones, the long ones.
I always loved the little people with like.
Oh my God, that was so cool.
Yeah.
You know what else was funny too? The one with the priest. When the priest came down with the alien.
Oh, yes,
They started, and they said they was killed all the people because we killed the dolphins. It was like the guy. It was wild. He was like, wait a minute.
Oh, yo, it was a good season.
It was a good season.
Yes.
And then,
did you see? Damn.
Which one did you see?
Did you see you watched Start from the beginning? Did you watch this season?
I didn't watch. I said I watched something else. I didn't
Oh,
watch.
I thought you said you watched.
No, I
something.
watched it.
Oh,
No, when
okay.
she was like, I'm just be listening, like I didn't watch anything.
Oh, no, I was talking about
We're talking about Sex, Love, and Sex, Robots. Yeah.
And then
You should watch.
I will. I will. I have planned on it, but
Yeah,
I will. I promise. Next week you're gonna be like, damn, you watched it. I'm like, yeah, let's bring it back. I just need 2 minutes next week.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna watch it though.
Okay. And then Prom Queen came out, which is
Oh man, I'm so mad I missed that.
very nostalgic, very much classic slasher, walk around with a knife kind of film. People just getting chopped with axes. Somebody accidentally like electrocuted. It reminded
nice.
me of like an 80s slasher film is what it felt like. And it did take place in the 80s.
Yes.
So that helped. Yeah. But it was actually pretty good. It was very entertaining. And then The Fountain of Youth.
Yes, saw that. You saw that yet? Oh, you don't have Apple.
I don't have
Yes.
That was really,
Yes.
really good. It was, even though I
Very
didn't
long
watch
for no
it,
reason.
It was kind of overdone.
Is that a drama or something?
No,
No,
it's
it's
like
like an
you ever seen
adventure.
National Treasure?
Yeah,
Yes, it's down that
yeah,
road.
like
Oh,
looking for
okay.
the found youth.
I
Yes.
like National Treasure.
So it was.
Yeah, I love
it
the.
was entertaining. It
Yeah,
was a movie.
I love the what do you call it, the use of like history and how they bend it and twist it to fit the narrative.
To fit the narrative.
Yeah.
Movie, yes, that was interesting.
Yeah,
That
like
was-
when they got to the pyramids and they hit the scarab and the thing floats.
Yeah.
That was like
They
because
had some pretty good like graphics.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, special effects.
yeah, because anybody who has anything about knowledge about Egypt and the past history, they say there's so much knowledge within the tombs and the pyramids that we haven't discovered yet.
Because half of them we can't figure out.
Yeah, and then they somehow figure out how to make this what do you want to call it? I guess a drum.
Yeah,
like float.
float,
float
yeah.
with, and basically what they did, they used actual music.
Yeah.
And the kid is like hitting the little the notes.
Because they were trying to just move it, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
Because they thought it was numbers. He was like, no, those are notes.
And they then they like hit the big old bell, and all of a sudden it floats off the ground with the sand, and they push it. It's really dope.
It was a cool movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so what did you watch, Tim?
Yes.
Well, I watched this movie called Maid of Honor because on Tubi because Chris, remember DC Mack?
Yes.
He did a movie and he posted that it was on Tubi.
Oh, word.
He been posting it all week and I was like, man, I gotta watch something before
Okay.
tomorrow. So I watched it last night.
It was a Tubi movie.
So it was about these best friends. This chick, gets married, and on the day of their bachelorette bachelor parties, she sends the best friend to her house where her husband is having her fiance is having like a poker night type of thing. Of course his homies got some strippers, and the whole time he's like, oh, I don't want no strippers. He's like, man, you ain't gotta do nothing. They be in and out. So she sent the best friend to the house to get something. And caught the husband, the fiance, with the stripper.
Oh,
so she don't.
Not just stripping, like with the
No, with
Getting laid.
he was getting some laid.
Getting some laid.
So she doesn't tell the best friend.
Oh.
So they get married or whatever, and
So
then
you let me marry this man? That's a fight.
so
Fight my
then
friend. You could at least told me. Let me decide if I still want to do it.
no, she didn't want to because the best friend low key was jealous of her. So she started blackmailing after they got married. She was like,
Oh,
she bought this purse, I want this purse. You bought her this necklace, I want this necklace. She pregnant, I want a baby.
So he was sleeping with her?
She
too?
got a house, I want a house. You got the D, I want the yes.
Oh, come on, yo, that yeah.
So then it turns out, all this is happening, and she, the girl gets pregnant, and she tells her husband, hey, I'm gonna ask you this one time, like, are you cheating on me? And she going to her friend like, I think he's cheating on me.
Of course
And then his name was
It sounded like a Reddit story. What was
Yes.
it? Something stupid, wasn't it? Because the way she
Benjamin.
Daddy Pooh or Pooh Daddy or some shit that was calling him.
Librohim, whatever.
It was something. I want to say it was Pooh Daddy or something like Boo Daddy. Boo Daddy.
So he didn't have like a regular name like Paul
The
or
whole
Jake
show he was Boo Daddy.
or Joseph, like
Boo.
Daddy.
The whole show he was Boo Daddy.
Gosh, almighty.
So then she says, I know you I'm cheating. No girl's like, really? You think he cheating? And she told him, girl, I found a man. He married though. Like she telling her,
What's she doing?
but she just not telling her who. So finally she asked the husband, like, if you cheating on me, tell me now. So I guess he gave her the whole from start to the finish to where now, because now she want a baby in a house. And
Oh wow, so okay,
She wants too much.
so he brings her to the house thinking that he bought her this house. And then the wife shows up like, bitch, I thought you was my best friend. And
they
this
get the
and
cat
that.
fight. They do the Real Housewives fight.
Did she hit on the head with a gun?
Well, the friend had a gun behind her
Did she
thing, so they
shoot it? She
struggle
doesn't
over the
dodge?
gun. And that's where Chris comes in because somebody gets shot. So he's a police.
Oh, wow.
He had a DC. Remember when we was at Light Skin Spot?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
So he congratulations.
Yeah.
The fact that
I mean, he did cool. It was cool. Like it was cool. He did
So my
cool.
thing is, even the corniest movie,
Yes.
Time, you had to sit
It
there.
wasn't.
I don't know how
It wasn't terrible.
I don't know how some of them people edit that shit.
It wasn't like one of those like where the gun went off. They just struggled and then.
I saw one that was like, "Tubi, catch your fucking name." So this lady pull up and it's this light skinned dude. She started shooting. He fall down, but the red spray, it looked like comic book blood.
For real. It does.
She shot him. Yeah. She shot him 4 times. Then he turned. And then got shot again, and then turned himself on. It was wild.
It do look like comic book, like the pow on comic book.
It's like a blast. Like,
Yeah, I told you
but ain't no spot. I would rather be this with the gun than that.
Yeah, but I told you, Jay, we was watching that one night, and then she had the fake play knife and was stabbing herself in the finger, and it won't do it. Then she was like, I was like, yo.
They did okay with that. They just rolled on the gun. You heard a gunshot. You know somebody got
who
injured,
ended up
killed.
dead?
It ended up being the wife.
Oh,
and then
wow.
5 years later, right? They do the little forward, and you thinking
him and the best friend together.
So they showing pictures. So he got this friend that's on board with everything he did. And his friend was like, oh, he black man. He's like, give her what she wants. So the friend was dumb. Anyway, so the friend is showing the goddaughter pictures of like the wedding and all this stuff. And she was like, who's that picture with my mama? So I thought that the wife had survived. Girl, he done let this woman, the girl think that the baby that was in his wife, she think that the best friend is her mama.
Oh,
that's some shit that's how you kill. I'm killing everybody.
Yeah.
And he just sitting there like a sap, like.
Yeah, we got to kill everybody.
Everybody got to die.
Yeah, everybody got to die.
Everybody over 18
Yeah,
gotta die.
Sorry, YouTube, but yeah, everybody got to. Yeah,
everybody.
nope.
He gave her the wedding, and I was like, "This is wild." But I
Like
watched
my
that.
thing is,
Okay, so it did have a
where do these rich black people come from?
Man, and he was going. Listen, when I say,
Nobody asks that when it's a white
Louis.
film. Nobody goes wild.
I know.
White people come
No,
from.
I just
You
said
only say it because they black.
No, I'm making jokes.
but the thing is though, okay, this was in Detroit because he filmed it in Detroit.
Oh, yeah,
So
that's where he from, man.
when the house that he went and bought the chick was all run down, the paint was coming off the wall, and I'm like, so he just bought a house.
When he bought the side chick.
Yeah. He came one day with $20,000. Like, here's $20,000. Like, what does this nigga do for work?
Yo, that is.
Necklace. I'm gonna buy her a diamond necklace.
He could be a business analyst.
Yeah, no, I
He
mean,
could be.
He wasn't dressed up
He
like
could
that
be
though.
a financial.
Boo daddy.
actor.
But all in
He could have
all,
been a crack cocaine dealer. Like, you don't know. It's like.
but all in all, I judge both sides, so I don't, because I'm always tripping on how like these people have money that don't make sense. When we like,
Right.
like, oh, we're going on like vacation, and they work
You
like
know
a
what
regular
tripped me
teaching
out?
job. Like,
That's because
No.
they $50,000 in credit.
No,
Yeah.
you know what be killing me is on all the murder shows. They go, she was beautiful, and then show the picture. You be like, she looks pretty regular to me. She was, why did you say that?
yeah, for real.
It's factual
Yes.
though. It's factual
I be
though.
like, First I was like,
Beauty is
okay,
skin deep.
I was
Yes.
Like, I'm like, no, she
Oh, I got close to watching your Playboy murders too. I was like, real. That was so
I
close.
watched them. I did.
I so-
Those
I got
were
so-
very interesting.
I got so
At
close.
least they can say them girls was cute. But the rest of them was not. She was a beautiful. She was a what now?
In her town.
Yeah.
Wherever
Exactly.
she's from in her town.
She was a 3 in her town. Everybody else was a 1.
I tried to watch that She the People.
Oh yeah, they said that is horrible.
I'm sorry.
I haven't. It's on my list. I haven't even tried.
I
They said
can't.
it's bad.
You know her voice. Shout out to
Oh,
her.
from homegirl from
But her voice is not really that.
You
high.
said the whatever show that was. You said the
Steve Harvey.
Her voice
Steve
ain't that
Harvey.
high pitched.
But when she talk, it's just too much. So
One
one episode and I was like, this ain't gonna work.
I know she, for the most part, lately, she's been directing more than
Yeah.
anything.
I was
Yeah.
like,
I'm surprised.
this ain't.
But they
gonna
said
work.
that somebody watched it. They said they didn't make it to the second episode.
I didn't
They
make it to this. I won first episode. I was
they
like,
watched
this,
the first episode, got to the episode and a half.
I didn't
was like,
even
I can't do it.
watch the whole episode. I was just like, this is.
Man.
I watched this show called.
It's
I just couldn't get through
it's
it.
quantity over quality with Tyler Perry sometimes.
I watched this.
That's a
It's Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched this other series called.
He keeps black actors working. So.
Yes, that's what I said. Quality over
I
quantity.
said, shout out.
Yeah, and I ain't mad at him.
The
Because if I had the money, I'd do it
Secrets We
too.
Keep It was like it's like a German. It's dubbed. It's actually dubbed really good.
Oh, nice.
That's on my list too.
It's like this.
But I'm watching the other one that's also dubbed. I can't remember what it is.
This family, it's rich people now.
Everybody rich on
Everybody rich on TV.
Well, that's because that's what you sell fantasy. Don't nobody want to watch no shit about how hard life is.
Bullshit. I do.
Listen,
Because they do worse than them to me.
Overall,
They got a couch.
he is here too.
Oh, I gotta say, I can hate too.
F them, they got Smile, they got no couch.
forget everybody that got a couch.
You rich. You
You got a couch.
No
I'm
better than me.
hating.
Yeah, no, fuck that shit.
Smiles, the couch hater.
Hey.
Anyway, the show was, of course, like I said, they were rich, and these were the families that they called them something, but it was more like a nanny, like these.
Oh,
they
yeah,
were hired
yeah,
nannies.
the nanny went missing.
Yeah, and she ended
I
up
started watching
being
it.
murdered. Whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
so she ended up dying. I'm gonna say she ended up dying, and so then the wife of it wasn't even her nanny. It
I
was
know,
the
it was
next
the
door
door nanny.
neighbor.
I
But
started watching
she was nice. Like she liked the girl. Like they were all Asian, Filipino, so they all linked together and they lived right next door. So she was feeling her way when this lady went missing. So she was.
Because the family could care less than that.
The family that had it was billionaires, and they were like asshole billionaires. You're like,
Wow.
these motherfuckers is assholes. Anyway, so it comes out, that she was pregnant.
Oh, by the daddy.
So now it's like, did the daddy do it? She thought her husband might have did it because her husband had 30 years ago raped some girl.
Oh, geez.
So all of these stuff coming out.
I can see why that might have crossed your mind. But you was a little rapey back then.
Jeez.
Y'all never ever-
But they each have a son, right? So these kids got this thread where they're on the phone and they show like sexy videos and stuff like that. They filming girls, like little teenage boys.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying
Boy
it's not
stuff.
disturbing, but you know what I mean? So now they got a video of him having a nanny cam in his house, and he's filming the nanny naked, and he's sending the thread to his friends, and the teacher sees it.
Wow.
So now it's like, okay, your son, he's
That's
doing
one of
too
those
much.
type of shows.
Then
Yeah.
he showed the video of the woman who actually cared was his mom. He walked up to his mom and said, hey, so and so showed me a video. And the kid was all fucked up and around like sad and shit. And he was like, what was it? He was raping the chick. The kid was the daddy, not his dad. It was the child.
He raped the girl.
Yes, talking about she could never tell me no, this kind of thing. And so then it comes out to the end.
Yeah, I can't
and the
watch
mom,
shit like
Like
that.
adolescent show. He did that shit too.
so, and then the lady was like, he raped her, and the dad was like, well, we don't want our son to go on court to have to relive this and go through all this other stuff, so he's not going to testify against this kid. Now the billionaire's on some billionaire shit, mistrial, like, I'm sorry. But,
Yeah, get out of jail free.
so he's doing all of this, right? And so it comes down to the end. So the lady said, I'm not going to be friends with this chick. Like, we not doing this. And the husband works with the other husband. So he's like, well, I'll work with them and just go over there and have one glass of wine. So she confronts the mama, like, your son raped her. Like, she did that. The son was telling her, like, my mom knew I did that. So they thought that the lady had committed suicide because she was raped and found out she was pregnant, and she had a boyfriend overseas, fiance. The mama did. The mama killed her.
Because
Gosh,
she was pregnant
almighty.
with the son's kid. So now, take your rich ass to jail.
Well, that was the end. They left it as a cliffhanger.
Oh, yeah, the cliffhanger, okay.
Like,
That don't sound like
Dun, 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 dun.
But that doesn't sound like something that needs a second season.
No, I think they should be done. Really, I mean, it's really like, it was like a realization, like.
Yeah, if they do, they'll probably do something where it's like a different family.
Like the
different
police
story.
lady called and said, well, if she, they erased all the evidence, the phone that he had, they erased all the evidence. She's like, if they do that, imagine what they're capable of. So that's why she confronted the lady, like, and then when she confronted, like, this bitch is murderer. She looking back at them like, this bitch just killed this one. They waving her on, come over here. And she looking back like, these motherfuckers is crazy.
Yeah, nah, bruh.
And her husband is, he was in on it, so.
Nah, bruh. Nah.
I watched a little bit of the AMA. That was in Vegas, so it was everywhere.
I heard that was.
Jennifer Lopez needs to
Somebody
sit
said they gave
down.
out 5 awards and wasn't nobody there.
Nobody.
They said, well, nobody there but SZA. Because I guess J-Lo didn't count.
Wow.
Yeah, J-Lo.
Everybody did a video.
Dancing to Not Like Us.
I was like, she doing. Listen,
I didn't see it.
They said that she did it
Like-
to a tribute to all the people who
Yes,
won
it
awards.
was
And I was like,
23 songs
why?
in 6 minutes.
She needed to sit down.
Yeah, and then at some
You know
point,
what?
she
It's
kissed like
okay.
everybody
Hey,
on
hey,
stage.
Hey, yeah, AMA. Hey, look, come here and touch you. Let it go. Okay.
Don't
Put that shit on TV.
No, the crazy
Okay?
part is they've been gone for 2 years. They did
Don't
this
come
trying
back.
something.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't have, and especially with J-Lo, then you,
Like with her, when your album,
J-Lo.
when you went on tour and you had to
she
cancel
tried,
because nobody
she had
went.
to cancel the whole tour. You thought we wanted to see her on TV.
No.
We didn't want to see her in person.
Hey, what did homeboy say? He said when you can't sell tickets, you got to do stunts. So that is.
That was a stunt.
They was like she
Yeah.
kissed 5 different people. They was like she's
No,
trying to get
she
like
could-
the
no.
Madonna,
Yeah.
I said, but it's 2025. Everybody like everybody.
Yeah,
Everybody
she
like
gonna-
everybody.
she gonna catch
everybody
some of
like
her
everything.
lips.
You got people who revenge against their man cheating on them was sleeping with his mama.
Yes.
This ain't you can't shock us with that, okay? Like
Yeah.
literally, a girl was like, he cheated on me. I screwed his mama.
I didn't watch all of it, but I seen that part where she was doing the Not
But
Like
they
Us,
said
and I was
really
like, no,
everybody
delete
with a
everything.
video. Thank you so much.
Yeah, because it was a random. They haven't done the AMAs in like 2 years, and also they just randomly say we're gonna do them.
And then Taylor
And
Swift
I
didn't
thought,
win.
and
She
I
was
thought
so
my
upset.
coworker was lying when she was like, they only gave out 5 awards. I was like, oh my God, they only gave out 5 awards.
That's why J-Lo took up so much time.
Like I said,
Right?
well, we already said we did not want the J-Lo show.
Yeah, they
We
could
already,
have.
it was clear by the tickets.
They could have left that alone.
Y'all could have. I would have watched. I probably would have watched it if Britney would have did it. Like, I
Right?
would've
Oh,
watched
that
it.
would have been.
But
Oh,
don't nobody
that's
wanna
must see
J-Lo.
TV.
I would have watched if y'all had Britney doing Toxic up there. And
No, she had to do toxic
Oh
with,
no,
with the
what's her
knife
name
dance.
did? That B-A-N-A-N-A. Her, she
Oh,
did good. She was
oh.
like the opening. She was like the opening. She
Yeah.
did that song. That was dope. But outside of that,
Yeah.
and Sierra, her outfit, I think she was the highlight of the man. And she didn't win that. She was just there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Britney.
She was just that cute.
Yeah.
You know she got a baby at home. Anytime you like, oh, I can go out. Okay.
Yeah, Britney need to
Pay
do
for
the
yourself. You ain't
knife
said nothing
dance.
but a word. Like,
You said what?
Britney needs to do the knife dance singing toxic.
Whatever.
Hey, if she did, like, they did a throwback show. If they did a throwback show,
I would
yeah.
watch that shit.
I'd have been
Britney
glued.
Spears. I'd have been like, Britney who?
Yeah, I'd have been glued.
Bring her out in her underwear.
Then
Yes.
nobody wanted, and
And then have,
J-Lo had on. I saw the one she had on metal panties.
That's the one. That's the one she did her tribute in.
No, I didn't.
It's like it's beige and it got the little black. Yes.
Kissing everybody. I said, what the hell is that? It looked like she had on a futuristic swimsuit.
And it was
like, but a futuristic Muslim swimsuit.
But it was
'Cause
a-
everything was covered.
but it was a jumper. Like it was beige and then it had the black
She had a
swimsuit
rumper
part.
on?
Yeah.
Wow.
And her booty smaller. Just shouting that out because I saw that.
It ain't never really been super big. It's angles.
No, she had them implants taken out.
All right. And what else?
Oh yeah,
What you watch?
I did all the cool stuff. I saw friendships or friendship. Sorry,
They did all
I'm
the
gonna ask
cool
this.
stuff.
Yeah, I said it.
No couch.
I said yeah.
I heard you.
I said it.
That's why you ain't got
I
no
meant
couch.
this.
That's why
Ain't
you
no
ain't got
couch
no
though.
couch.
Yeah, that's why I ain't got no couch.
Anyway,
But
sorry.
yeah, saw Friendship, saw Mission Impossible. Friendship, I will double back. See Mission Impossible, seen the Fountain of Youth, saw Mickey 17.
I started.
That
watching
is so good. It is,
I
yo,
only
it
got
is
10
the
minutes in.
stupidest, funniest, stupidest movie ever.
I only got 10 minutes in before I couldn't hear what was happening.
Yeah, Mickey 17. It's a watch. It's worth a watch.
I can't hear that. Let me turn this off.
What else? So with Friendships, another sleeper like Death by Unicorn. So if you have a chance, go see that. Mission Impossible, amazing movie. It's Tom Cruise. You can go bad with Tom Cruise, but with Mission Impossible, you can't.
Yeah, as long as you ain't talking to him about religion, y'all good.
Yeah, that or was it Eyes Wide Shut? Yeah.
Yeah, that one was.
That goes to me. That's right up there with religion.
Yeah.
Before we go into the news, did y'all see that somebody went to go see Final Destination in the roof club?
Yes, the ladies. The old ladies. Yeah.
When I tell you how I would have just got up, I wouldn't even stuck around. I'd have just got. And the person left. I'd have been scared to drive. I probably would have just sat there for like an hour.
I told my kids, I'm never coming out the house again. I don't even want no electric plugs. I don't want no couch.
Yes. Hey.
But no, like I wouldn't do any. Like you went to see this movie about death consequences,
Yes.
and you almost died.
And almost died. Like,
at a movie theater, the roof.
yes, caved in. It had to
Okay, I'm sure
be.
they
It had to
gonna
be
sue.
something else,
I'm
like
sure they gonna
rain
sue.
or something.
But no.
They gonna
Yeah.
sue.
How can you convince me that this ain't the start of my final destination?
But the thing is,
Rational human being.
look. But the thing is how bad were those? I mean, were they bad people? Because
We
right
don't know
there,
their
they
life.
could have been. They could have been horrible
racist pieces
people.
of shit.
Yes.
I mean, it don't matter. It's still scary.
Yeah.
Maybe
So-
if you was racist, it'd scare the shit out you. Like you just don't want to do anything.
I think there'll be roughly that, and then there's like the random stuff floating around. A lot of house hunters. A lot of the new Cutthroat Kitchen. That's what I'm watching. You get a chance to catch that too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the first one.
Yeah, they got a new version that has malarkey on it, and they've changed some stuff so it feels a little more natural instead of just like, giving people like a whole bunch of sabotages and then saying, "Here, look at the food." Yeah,
Never watched it.
it's worth a watch. Both variations.
I
of
watched
it.
it once or a couple episodes. It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just, like you said, it's a little bit faker than I would
Yeah,
like for
but but like I said, the new version is more kind of it flows
More
better.
realistic.
Yeah, because now like you don't get like the stupid stuff like a pan with a hole in it.
Okay.
Oh, dude, the originals was
How you
wild.
gonna cook with- Okay.
The originals was wild.
I guess I'm gonna actually have to watch the episode and see what you.
And they had the one lady cooking with shish kebab skewers. She had to cook her food. They were doing shish kebabs, but she had or kebabs as they call them, and she had to actually like turn her food over with the it was kind of wild.
I thought because that was kind of one where they give you like small pan
Yep.
or like
Yeah.
an easy bake oven.
Yes. You got to make like a 5-star
Like it
dinner.
was terrible.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Oh yeah. You got to like make a 5-star dinner or
You
like
ain't got
tacos.
they want you to make a cake. You ain't got no flour. Like,
Yes.
what?
Yeah.
Not the food by light bulb. 'Cause that's what it used to be.
Yes.
I remember stirring my bread.
And you know they-
seeing that light bulb, and I was like, ooh.
But
this
you
light
know
bulb gonna make me
they've
sick.
downgraded them. They got like a regular bulb in them now. They don't have that industrial stream 100,000 watt light bulb anymore.
So it don't really cook no more.
No.
That thing was that light
That
bulb
Jane
was
used to
hot.
burn houses down.
How many chocolate cakes I burned in that?
So now if it's more,
Yes,
because that
it's-
when I watched
it's
it,
way
it was
better.
just more like okay, like this.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
walking
way-
away because this
yeah,
is stupid.
it's way better.
Like,
They're not-
it'll
they're
be
not
something
doing-
so stupid. You like they can't make like you want me to work with this?
Yeah, the old ones they used to have to like dress up in like Halloween costumes with the weird gloves and they had to flip pancakes. It was wild. Like the original season were way off the top.
Yeah, it was, and that's
Yeah.
why I stopped watching.
That's your thing.
And then basketball, the New York Knicks is almost out of here, and the Wolves are almost out of here as well.
They
So it's
knocked
gonna
them. They
be
was balling because
Yeah.
in Vegas they do got
lots
like,
of sports.
There's a screen everywhere.
Yes.
So they
And
balled.
LeBron got a championship. His team won the soccer championship.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. That's my my 2 cents because I do all the cool stuff.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're not
Oh,
cool.
I'm not cool at all.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. So the get out of jail free, we were talking about somebody's president. Just letting people out of jail.
Yeah, a lot of people, a lot of random people.
Random people just getting out of jail. You said what's his name?
Larry Hoover is on his way home, which is
You like me?
yeah, that Larry Hoover. Yes.
Maybe they can meet together. Him and Big Meech, since they
I
rapped
don't
about him
think
so much.
he gonna do.
I know.
Larry Hoover.
I
no.
was just- I'm just joking.
He ain't
I
messing
don't
with no rats. My
Okay.
bad.
Who else?
And NBA YoungBoy, which
Who
is
the hell is that?
He's a rapper.
rapper.
What is he saying?
You asked the wrong person. Do you
Okay,
have
if
do you?
anybody watching, if you can put in the comments what he's saying. I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're not famous, young man. I'm just saying I'm old.
Yes,
and my
I am
kids
too.
are not old enough. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Like my kids
I only
are
know
younger.
him.
When everybody kept saying that, I thought Don't nobody I thought that was a basketball player.
That's what everybody thinks.
I was
Yes.
like, you sure they ain't a basketball player?
Yeah.
I did not know that was a rapper. So
Yeah,
I'm saying-
he. The only reason I know him is because he was it Bootsy's daughter or one of the daughter, whatever it is. He like messed with Bootsy's daughter or the little Too Short's daughter, somebody's daughter, and they made a big old stink about it a couple years ago.
Cool. Why you go to jail?
For possession of a gun and fake subscription to drugs.
And how long was he supposed to be in there?
He was actually free. He just got his
He got it exonerated.
yes, he's got his cases exonerated. Yes.
How much did he get back?
I don't know, but I know Larry Hoover was serving
Like-
17 of his
He was
900 years or
Yeah,
something like
what
that.
was
He had consecutive.
Consecutive.
That's why I'm
Yeah.
like, how did he? When he died, his court was supposed to still be in jail.
yeah.
Because when I was younger, that's why I was like, you got 100 years, so when you
Yes.
die, you just still in there, like, sure wish my family could bury me.
Yes.
That's when we were like, oh, so he can't get buried. We're gonna need him over here. In the
Yes,
cryo section.
they gonna put him in a cryo chamber.
That's
Just
how we
have
did
him
a
sit right over there.
cryo section over here.
We want you to know
In case there's ever a cure for death, we want to put your ass back in jail.
Yes.
So how did he get out of jail?
He let him go.
president
I mean,
said-
they were was it Kanye West and Drake or some other people? They were fighting to get him home a couple years ago. When
Those are not good people to have trying to do anything.
hey, apparently I mean because
Maybe they stopped helping and that's how he got out.
oh stop it yeah.
I don't know. Please don't hate me, young people. I'm just saying.
So yeah, him and then like I don't know these people, but the social media they used to have a reality TV show, two white people that defrauded the government and tried to take a whole bunch of money from banks.
They got out of jail?
Yeah, they're out of jail too because the daughter contributed money to Trump's.
It's so nice.
I actually
when
said his name.
you have a president that can be bought and sold.
Yes.
You know, it's nice.
Let her-
If you have enough money, Trump will let you do whatever you want.
On a slight good note though, he can't use that plane for Air Force.
Oh yeah, we already
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I don't know what he thought he was gonna be.
Yeah.
That's how you know he's not.
Yeah,
Just
they like
just let people out. He's
Yeah.
not, I mean, just let. I mean, you let the criminals who just escaped. Let them out too.
Tom Christie got out.
yes.
Get the hell out.
That's the people I'm talking
The
about.
producer just held it.
Yes, those are the
The
people
two,
I'm talking
the two, I did not know you said two white people.
about. That's what they are.
What did you say they did?
They defrauded the bank system, the government and the banks, and ran off with
You
some.
should have said they had a reality TV show.
I said that.
And their face
did.
looked like plastic.
Oh, I didn't say that part.
Because then I would have
He
known.
did
Yeah,
say reality.
I did.
But the face part. Because
Yeah.
his face always looked like plastic
Yeah,
to me.
I've never seen their show. Apparently, they had a show.
I ain't never seen it. I seen when they was
Me neither.
going to jail. wait. Did he let out Jen Shaw?
No,
Damn it.
no,
When the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City.
You gonna be
no,
all right?
no.
I mean, it's just people who stole money just getting off.
It's still early.
Yeah, He's still, yeah.
But
It's,
her
it's
husband's
only
only
2 months,
college
3 months
coach.
in.
I don't think he got the million.
No, I mean, I don't think they gave. I mean, I don't think what the daughter gave that much money.
Maybe they don't got many. Maybe you know.
Because they said
Maybe
she,
if you just call and ask him and he ain't doing nothing, he just go, okay.
It's like making a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Lucifer, can you do me a favor? Sure, you owe me one.
Well, man, so they all got out of jail.
Yep.
And it was a whole rah-rah thing online because some congresswoman who's friends with Amber Rose, of all people.
what?
That's the congresswoman that was saying that he need to get out, talking about the Tory Lanez. Yeah.
Oh,
She got
wow.
her information from Amber Rose, who's a really good friend of hers. So when she said that, I was like, yep. Remember that little
Yep.
black girl? Yep.
Yo,
And then
hold on, bruh. So hold
the
on.
Congress lady is friends with Amber Rose. That's the one.
Yes,
yeah,
I know who
her.
Amber Rose is
Yeah,
by
her.
some stretch of imagination.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, her. That's
He said
and
some
she,
stretch
we
of
gone through.
imagination.
Turns out all the stuff they had was the same stuff his lawyer used that got him locked up.
Yes.
So I don't know what they thought was gonna be different. Cause soon as like this congresswoman taking genuine interest, and she go, yeah, cause I spoke to my friend Amber Rose. That's why. That's why.
Amber.
Yep.
Look. We are talking about slut walk, Amber Rose. Right?
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
I don't slut shame. I don't believe in slut shaming.
I'm not slut shaming. I'm just saying slut walk.
Amber, go see Trump.
Yeah, get Trump to get him out.
I mean, yeah, she supported him. She was rooting for
But
him.
yeah, I was like, did she just say?
Yeah, makes you believe,
But
you know,
just say period.
because you know she was a Democrat until about a year ago.
to make her no money.
Yes.
She's trying to get paid.
Because she wasn't trending anymore.
Yes.
So that's all. I mean, like my only thing was when all they showed was the same thing. They was like, that's the same stuff that they did.
Yeah.
And he still went to jail. Like he want to get out too.
Because these
he
internet
see
detectives are the best.
He see everybody getting out of jail. He like, what about me?
Yeah.
And then we got Polar Diddy.
This why did he know he gonna get out? In a minute he was gonna be like,
Man,
this trial gonna work.
We were talking about this. This is the third time like they didn't randomly ask for a mistrial. Like
Yes.
they just like it's like they be sitting there like that sounds terrible. Excuse me, Yana. Should we get a mistrial? No, okay. No one asked. As my husband said, all they can say is no.
Yes, very true.
Like he had this other assistant. We know the one that had immunity. I don't know if she probably got immunity too. But
Was it Capricorn?
Jones?
Yes,
But I was like,
Capricorn
what a
Jones.
name. I hope you picked it yourself. And if not, your parents were clever. I'll give them that because that sounds
Yes.
like a detective. Capricorn Jones.
She's trying to find Carmen San Diego.
It's
Like, we
Capricorn
finally
Jones.
go get Carmen because we got
Capricorn Jones.
She show up with a little head wrap on with a bang stick.
Yes.
I am on
Yes.
the case.
I am on the case.
Anyway, so she confirmed Kid Cudi's story, but she says that Kid Cudi saw them. He said, remember, that he got there, they weren't there, he called the police. She said, no, we was at the house because she was in the car with she you know, she had got Cassie this burner phone because of the Kid Cudi thing and so they could talk. So Diddy like, who you talking to? Because she was letting Cassie know, hey, we is at Kid Cudi house. She's like, she hang up nobody. She saved it under another name, of course. So Puppy snatched her phone and just dialed the thing back and Cassie answered. She was like, this dude lost his shit. He was so mad and da-da-da-da. She says Kid Cudi pulled up, saw them, skirted off, and that they chased him. Like, she says they chased this dude down the Hollywood Hills.
Not the old cartoon with everybody with axes and baseball bats out the window.
She said, no, we chased him. We lost him. And then when we lost him, she's guessing that's when he went back and called the police. The LAPD testified, I don't know if it was today or yesterday. They was basically like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we was up there. You know what I mean? Like, and then they talked about how they were saying he'd been paying off certain, like they think he'd been bribing officers. Girl, I was just like, this dude,
Like,
you going, like, and then after all this, they're like, hey, can we get a mission? On what ground? On the grounds that this is just way too much. Like, it's way too incriminating.
It's really like phenomenal. Like every day is more like,
this is what money gets you, bro.
And then she talked about him being She said this dude, some jewelry came up, some Marc Jacobs jewelry he borrowed came up missing and lost his heart. They held her for 5 days against her will, giving her a lie detector test about if she had it, do she know where it's at.
Oh, wow.
Told her basically, if you, I don't remember another circumstance, you know what, you could end up in the river, the ocean, or whatever the hell. Like,
who just pulls out a lie detector?
Man.
So she took a lie detector and they held her for 5 days. Where the jewelry? She was like, I don't know. I didn't have it. Like, so that's kidnapping.
Yes.
Whose house do you go over and they be like, you know what? Bring out that lie detector.
Diddy's house apparently.
Apparently, he just, like,
But she said no, but this wasn't at his house. She said they held her somewhere. Like,
I mean, but no matter where you wasn't in the feds.
Yeah.
She said she had to
Like, how do you, like, so you just call some random homeboy and be like, yo, bring your lie detector
When
over.
she took it, it was inconclusive because she was frightening.
Yes.
Who?
And then I think it was proven that she wasn't like either
Who
way.
was on the
I
payroll?
think she said it was for. I might be wrong, but I could have sworn she said they had her for some days, like maybe 5 days.
Who was on the payroll? How do you call somebody up? How do you put that on in the job ad?
Like that's why they say maybe he knows some police officers or something. Because that is a very good question.
Because you just like take the yellow pages out and be like, lie detector test. Like,
do you know how to operate it? Or are you a scientist?
Yeah.
Put it one right here on the heart. Like, no, you're missing one. Put one underneath here.
Okay, put
like,
your titty out.
Not for me. Now let me suck it before titty. Like,
Hell, man,
because that's what's kind of freaky shit. Like, what?
This is what money gets you, bro.
A lie detector test.
But to me, you're right.
Phenomenal guy.
It was that, because in my mind, I did see that chase like that, like something out of a Looney Tunes.
Yeah. And then they just out the window like with a stick.
Well, she did, so that's where their stories were different. She was like, nah, we seen him.
Gosh
And
almighty.
he saw us, and he took off.
That nigga said, when they say, why you didn't remember? Like, I was scared. Like, for real, that's when you scared and you don't remember. You know what I mean? Like, you got to meet right after that happened. That happened years later.
He let that shit out. Like,
Nah, for real. Because he was scared.
Traumatized.
He was traumatized. He probably was like, did they just chase me down to Hollywood Hills?
Man.
The fact that you knew you had to leave, you already scared.
That explains why he said Puffy was sitting there like a supervillain.
Oh, you're talking about the Punisher.
The Punisher. Yeah, he came out.
I don't know why I was the one to bring this up, but yeah.
So, you know, the Punisher been making his rounds on the news.
Yes.
Like, yeah, it's me.
He on a book tour.
Punisher.
He about to go on a book tour.
He finna get a book tour, a speaking tour, a healing tour.
If he got an OnlyFans, it's finna be.
Pop it.
He finna get solicited.
Yeah, I can see it.
Even though he was already solicited.
Yeah.
Now he gonna get more solicited.
Now he can get his just due.
Man, but yeah, I was just like, it's like every day of this trial. You just be
Something,
like.
yo, this is crazy.
And then
bro.
have y'all seen, okay, on TikTok, you know the guy that used to paint the white guy with the afro?
Oh yes,
So
Bob Ross.
He got this AI generated one where it's the hair and the outfit, but 50 Cent face. He be talking about, you just gotta add a little color here, that, and then you gotta take that. And then it's all of them are pictures, they end up being pictures from the courtroom scene.
Oh, stop it.
It was like, this is why AI was it. Because it's like, he's like, you gotta put it, you got it. And sometimes you gotta take that. And then I know he just like, he did that shit.
50 is so petty. He had on a free Diddy shirt.
Yes. That dude, man, he don't play,
Put it
bro.
on his Instagram, like,
Yes, that dude
and
don't play.
everybody know he don't want a free Diddy. He's just being this super petty guy.
I'm gonna put one up. I'm gonna send it to y'all. Because at first I'm like, why they got 50 Cent face on this page?
Yeah,
He's
yo,
like,
50
and
ain't
then,
no
you know,
joke.
He talking in soft voice. He talking in soft voice and everything. You gotta add a little color, and then all of a sudden pull out it's Diddy.
Yeah, and we've seen the video of him with P Diddy and Jay-Z. It's like my best friend. Like, it has the whole song, and it's just every picture of him and Jay. Oh, dude, 50 ain't no joke, bro.
50 is.
I feel like Jay-Z like, let me just go on this cowboy.
Very
Carter
quiet.
tour and let's hope my name don't come back up.
Yes, he is very
He
quiet.
knows not coming back.
But if he on any of them tapes, he definitely might get superior weight. And if he go and plead the fifth, that ain't gonna look good.
No, sir.
Ain't nothing gonna look good for him if he had to go in there.
Yes.
Even if he just go in there and say he ain't saying that, because then it's like, why you ain't saying that?
You know what?
Yep.
It's the court of public opinion at this point.
Yes,
Because
sir.
they say they got tapes supposedly of everybody.
That's what they said. He
Everybody.
recorded
'Cause
everything.
they
Him,
own.
the wife,
He recorded
all that
everything.
freaking diggy.
Yeah, they own Lauren London neck.
My dog.
They are.
I just thought about that damn song. These are the tales. The freaking tales. That's what they should be playing every time.
Hey yo!
Every time Diddy come in and out the courtroom, that should be played.
Not
These
the
are-
theme song.
Not too short for you to tell. These are the tales that I tell so well.
Oh, man. Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's his theme song.
I'm about to post that later.
Yes.
That should be Diddy's theme song. These are the tales. Every time.
You like something when they do the People's Court. Dun, 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 the plaintiff. Dun, 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 dun.
boy.
You don't like my shoulder.
Oh man.
He's like, you don't like my baby oil, you can go to hell.
Gosh almighty.
P. Diddy,
Somebody finna do this. It's finna be a
Yes.
TikTok coming just because what she said. That is too much. Yeah, man. That right
But
there.
and I think that's one that I think they needed her because that's how they're building this whole racketeering. You can't hold nobody for 5 days and give them a lie detector test over some jewelry you borrowed and gave to somebody.
Yes.
Excuse me. But she was just talking about. She was like, she was scared. She was scared a lot. But she said that Chase was very scary. I'm like, no shit.
I'm damn right.
And then my thing is, if Kid Cudi didn't say that, I bet you he was, because his whole thing was, I ain't see him. I think he was trying not to snitch all the way.
Yes.
I think that's all it was.
Or he blocked out that trauma.
Because he even said about the fact that that when the situation started, she never told him that Diddy and her were together.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo,
So
he was in the dark.
Yeah, he didn't know. Then I'm in the dark and I ain't got no car. Like,
And now my car blowing up.
damn
And,
dog need therapy.
Right. He said his dog needed. I'm like, man, the dog did it? The dog. Oh,
So, I mean,
no.
Diddy try to get out of jail.
I don't think he
He
will.
is. Because I mean, they probably gonna ask for a mistrial at least once a week.
hey, you never know. If he, like you
What
said, he
if
might.
they say they go, sure. I think everybody be like, what? You know how many people probably be scared though?
Yeah.
If he really was like threatening and killing people like that.
If that, he's a
I mean,
danger.
technically, he couldn't do anything. Technically, he couldn't do anything because the first person they would look at would be him if anything happened to any of those people.
I mean,
But what if he don't care?
That's why. That's why.
What if he want?
You see, I think
What if he gonna be in jail like they was in jail on Goodfellas, just in there making pasta, living life?
he's probably doing that now.
like making pasta.
Yeah, he's probably doing that now. You never know.
Like,
It would
they was just
definitely
living life in
be
Goodfellas.
Yeah.
They just happened to be in jail in Goodfellas. They was still eating good.
It would be some scary people out there because even if he does want to
Bro,
go,
if
just
he-
imagine what he
if
could get away with
that's
before
what
they
I'm
catch up to
like,
him.
Yes.
If he get half of that stuff, if he get loose, he can do all that stuff and just go somewhere.
And
where
then
they
he
gonna
might,
catch him.
and then he might get loose, and somebody might get him. So
That's true, too.
Because you are
See,
doing things.
Dino Brown.
Yeah, Dino. What's it? Dino Brown.
So wanted it hell.
There is somebody.
I would have been like, what?
There's somebody else with their own investigation board.
Oh, yes.
Some crazy person.
Yes.
Because I always want, then you better go to jail.
Yeah,
better
trying to
go.
remember what happened back in Freaknik 27.
Nah, it's always somebody
Yeah,
out there
like-
crazy enough to do some
Yes.
crazy stuff. So, but I don't think he's gonna get out though. I think that
Nah.
I think
Don't
that
think he'll get out.
Nah,
I think
it would be. I mean, man.
he's a danger to society.
Yes.
Like it's not. And he ain't did no time.
Yes.
He ain't did no time yet. You know what I mean? Like you let Larry Hoover out, but he did almost 20 years. So
Yeah,
that's
but
enough
they
time.
didn't-
In their mind, that's enough time for your thought process can change. I'm not
Not
saying that he
does.
should have let this man out. I'm saying that Diddy has
Yes.
did no real time.
And no real
No.
accountability because
No.
according to him, he ain't did none of this
He ain't
shit.
did none of it, but he got videotape to prove it.
But he got his own. He got his own
My
archives.
bad. My bad.
He didn't do it, but he recorded it. So
Yes,
there's
yes.
that.
He got his own archives.
Man.
He thought he was doing leverage. You was saving evidence.
Let me say I hope he don't get out because that's
I mean,
it's time.
innocent until proven guilty, as they say in this country.
Yeah,
But-
we know that shit.
yeah.
fake. And
But-
this is, and then this court of public opinion. They do that shit. They be like the OJ trial. They gonna burn
Not even
that
that,
shit
they didn't even
down.
sequester.
That's
My God, they didn't even sequester the jury though. These people just go home every day. Like,
Yeah. Speaking of OJ, they're trying to curve a little bit. Saw the trailer for Naked Gun, the new one with
Was
Liam
it good
Neeson.
with Liam Neeson?
I can see it. It's very weird because I grew up on that whole
I
airplane
can
era.
really see it though because he's so straight laced that it's funny.
Yes.
I think that's what's gonna make it.
Yeah,
funny.
they
Because
do
if
this-
he is the same seriousness that he is.
Yes.
It's gonna be funny.
And-
I didn't even think about it
And
like
the
that.
clip, the little teaser they show, it's him walking to a bank. Y'all can watch it. It comes on during the Mission Impossible drink. But they do this little joke where everybody's saying like their goodbyes or their praise to their dad or whatever on like this little mural wall, and they come down to O.J. Simpson. The guy's like, When you see it, you'll get the joke, but yeah.
Yeah, I decided, like, if he plays it straight laced and everybody else is being extra silly, it could work.
Yeah, it
might work.
I
They
can
might pull it off.
I can see it how if anybody can work it, it'll be him.
Okay.
Because like as I said, I grew up on that whole airplane, naked gun, hot shots.
He was just so silly.
Yes.
He was just so silly. It was so fun to watch. Yeah. I guess. Anybody got any last remarks?
Ballerina coming out this week.
Okay.
Yes. I want to see that.
I'll be wanting to see a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm the action junkie. I want to see all that.
I'm gonna see Lilo Stitch too.
You gonna see Lil?
Yes.
Yeah, my grandkids is here. I probably have to
I'm not gonna
do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
What?
I mean, you could wait for it to come on Disney.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
pretty much my plan.
Captain America, the Bold New World, those Disney Plus.
I saw that today.
Yes.
I played it in the background.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, okay, I guess that's a wrap. This is our most.
Yeah,
I mean,
I wish I had something happy to talk about, but this is America.
free Diddy. I'm just kidding.
No, no,
I'm just
no.
kidding.
Please no.
Kidding.
Yeah.
I mean,
Donate to the Smiles' couch.
Oh yes, no, I need the couch.
No,
He said he don't need one.
yeah, I know. Don't donate, please don't.
Or you can just send him ideas.
Yes, send me pictures of your couch.
Right.
Yes.
Send them
Show
couches.
him why couches are important.
Yes.
Because they are.
Or
Yes.
just make them jealous. Like,
Yes, and I can hate on you too.
All right. Then that's it. Until next week. Bye.
like, share, subscribe. See
Yes,
y'all.
yes.
Welcome to Pettyville.
Mama said,
Hey, yo, we ain't got no fucking sense. I swear.
Okay, we're ready.
All right,
Okay.
keep going. Keep running.
I'm your host, Tiara.
I'm Tam.
Smiles
Reminding you to check out the Platter.
every Friday on YouTube.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram.